Frank, what's the mindset, do you think?
Has to be, hopefully, like yesterday, where they played extremely well. If we get another carbon copy of that, we're in for some real delight. I've seen some long tee shots, but it's the advantage to tee that ball up. Get it up there quickly, get the wind behind you. It's amazing how far you can hit it.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Racking him and stacking him. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. Frank, bold is beautiful here at Whistling Straits, and this second hole is for the bold, isn't it?
Well, even though it's just under 600 yards, it is reachable for the long hitters. Ideally, you want to hit it down the left side, because that way you can see the green. There is bunkers left, and there is bunkers right.
That is an absolute seed. I mean, he just ripped a bullet down the fairway. Oh my goodness, 375 yards. Just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. And getting ready for the putt. Not too much and not too little. Perfectly played into the center of the cup. Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angle's to the left. You have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left.
Well, the bad news is he missed his target by quite a bit. The good news, he's still on the green. Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like. Looks like he just misread that. Well, Frank, he'll drop at least one shot here. That was not his best effort.
No, poor is the easiest way to put that. He knows it. Now, in this situation, Richard, bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
Back here at Whistling Straits, we're on the fourth tee. It's a par 4, and it's a good one, Frank. 494 yards.
Very intimidating to the eye there. It sort of makes you hit it down the left side, but that's where you've got to be careful. Because if you hit it down the left, it's going to kick further left and cause a lot of problems.
Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing. Frank, this looks like a pretty challenging shot into the fourth.
Just like the previous hole, when you've got the lake on the left, you've got to favor the other side.
should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Frank, this is the kind of start every player wants.
Yeah, swinging it well. Certainly hitting the ball in the right place there, and yeah, good thing too, he's actually putting well. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Oh, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Set to go now at the sixth. It's a pretty short par four.
Yeah, slight dogleg to the right, but you can play it straight away. There's a series of bunkers down that left side, and then they really choke the fairway at about 320 yards.
It's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, this has been impressive. Game plan, stuck to it, hitting some quality shots.
He's really done his homework on the golf course, swinging well, and, well, there's a few holes to go, too. And this round could get even better.
Down, little Sheba, down! Playing this par four, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
And he's made it onto the green now. He'll take par and move on. Frank, there's a good reason they call this seventh hole shipwreck. It's 221 yards long, and there is plenty of trouble to the right.
Yeah, water, rocks, bunkers, all sorts of things. But really, when you look at the hole another way, it shapes up for a left to right shot.
This is a good-looking shot. Beautiful display of ball striking today. Really in control. And that's another GIR, green in regulation. You get the sense now with that birdie that our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Well, that's the way you draw it up here at the 8th. You want to get it out there. He's done that, and he's kept it in the fairway. These are always tricky. Severe downhill to that green. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the course.
Did the job right there. Ready to round out the front 9 here at Whistling Straits with a 442-yard par 4.
This one plays a little bit downhill in the fairway, and everything slopes towards the right. So you've got to be aware of that and just aim that tee shot a little further left than you'd think you would.
You knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect. Right down the middle of the fairway. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Getting set now over the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10th. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one.
Should be safely on deck.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. 645-yard par 5 11th. They call this hole the sandbox, and hopefully, Frank, you're not picking up the shovel here.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. If you're reaching this par 5 and 2, then you don't belong on this planet.
Great lie, and what a great shot. He has really hit it a long way. And now the second shot here at this par 5. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. And now a putt from 24 feet away. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Trying to move on with a par in his pocket. Frank, a par here, that's just fine. Now to the 12th, short little par 3.
Yeah, just a short iron in hand. You'd like to think it's a birdie opportunity. One of the biggest problems here, though, was putting. This green, anything other than flat.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Respectable shot right there. 20 feet or so from the hole. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Get in the hole.
Can you believe that?
Frank, here at the 13th, it's pretty obvious where the trouble is.
Yeah, all right, that's for sure, plus Lake Michigan there if you go even further right. But at 402 yards, don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood and a wedge would get you home here. So remember, fairway first, then set up the scoring chance.
Excellent looking shot here. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up? It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man. And getting ready for the putt. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Now the par 4 14th, and Frank, this is not about brute strength, is it?
A bit of a head scratcher here. When you first look at it, you think you just pull out the driver, but it narrows up in the driving area. So really it's a layup off the tee, just a short iron in from there. Oh, he's winding this one up. Doesn't have the power though. Rich, that is annihilation of a golf ball.
Absolutely love it. I mean, he just tore that thing to pieces. And he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Well, that's what separates the good players from the great players. The ability to get it that close from that kind of lie. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Good putt. Ready to go here at the 15th tee, and by the looks of it, Frank, we should have brought the swimsuits and some sunscreen.
It's very picturesque, that's for sure, but don't get fooled by its beauty. This is an absolute beast at 503 yards and sets up a very, very tough finish to Whistling Straits.
That's in the fairway. Second shot. Good look at the green. This is a good-looking shot. Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Good putt.
The rhythm of that stroke. Didn't try and bash it in the back.
Now the run to the finish beginning here at the 16th, Frank.
And there's certainly a chance for 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, you name it down here. But it's all going to start with one thing, and that's a good drive. Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicholas over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Crucial eagle attempt on the left. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. 17th now, and if you have a club that goes 250 yards on a good line, bust it out right now.
And if anything, you want to aim it just a hair to the right. It pays to be a little cautious here because of that mound on the left. It goes down some 20 feet below the level of the green. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Solid play, heart of the green. Not an easy one, 20 feet away. That would have been a real bonus had it dropped, but as it is, good putt. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Rich, I don't think that bogey's going to make any difference.
Frank, quite a finishing hole, and that's as it should be. This is, after all, a major championship.
Well, you can see why Bubba Watson, Martin Keimer, Dustin Johnson have played well here. This finishing hole requires the long hitter's best tee shot, preferably just a little down the right side, because that's the safer side to be.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle. Surely not.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard. In this situation, Rich, a bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead. Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament. EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present third round coverage of the PGA Championship. Here it is once again, Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin. The best golfers from around the world have gathered to compete for the Wanamaker Trophy at the PGA Championship. And it sets up to be another great major. Rich Lerter alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. And Frank, tell us a little bit about Whistling Straits.
It's a deep dive special, Rich, and the golf course borders Lake Michigan, so you have these wonderful vistas should you choose to look at that. But the course itself is almost like a links course, the way the holes roll around in amongst these sand dunes or bunkers. I've lost count of the number of bunkers. There are, I think, close to about 1,000 bunkers out there. But the holes themselves are a genuine test, and it will reward a lengthy play. We've seen that in the past champions there, but it's just a great test from the first hole to the 18th.
On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Has his par. Ready to tee off at this magnificent second hole. Frank, all I see are bunkers and water.
Well, that's pretty much what everybody else is going to see as well. Ideally, hit it down the left, though, and then you don't have a blind second shot. You know, you can be on the fairway on the right side. You won't see the green.
Just amazing what they're able to do with that golf swing. Hit it so far at that size. Not overly big, but man, can really move it a long ways. And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up. Should be safely on deck.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Just a couple of feet. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angles to the left. You have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Frank, this golf course is hard work, no question, but every once in a while it allows you to stop and just soak it all in. It is spectacular.
It is. In one respect, it's an enormously long golf course at 7,800 yards. But then if you look away from the landscape itself, it's truly beautiful. Rich, that tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see, but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
You hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that whole location. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Bogey here yesterday, chance to better that today. That shot falls for a birdie. Now the fifth hole, and Frank, what a par 5.
Well, strategic par 5. It's almost the shape of an S. That's why it's called snake. The best and most conservative way to put it is loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. Just pulverized that golf ball.
Smoked that one.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. This is a good-looking shot. Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Locked in on the read and the speed. Good putt. Frank, how do you like this par 4 sixth hole? A little more than 400 yards.
Really, you try not to overthink this one. Just find some fairway down there around the 280, 300 yard mark, and then relatively simple second shot in here.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. These are fun shots to play, but they can be scary because if you don't take the right club, this ball could sail forever, never come down. It is well down the hill to that green. Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. So a tester from 4 feet. Count that for a birdie. Frank, there's a good reason they call this 7th hole shipwreck. It's 221 yards long, and there is plenty of trouble to the right.
Yeah, water, rocks, bunkers, all sorts of things. But really, when you look at the hole another way, it shapes up for a left to right shot.
And that's how you play the game, right there. See if you can go one better than yesterday when you made par. It's putt for birdie. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Good tee shot, right in the fairway, and plenty long. Frank, when we stop staring at Lake Michigan in the background, what should we be focusing on?
Well, somehow you're going to have to thread a long iron in between those bunkers right and Lake Michigan.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. On the green. And looking at a birdie opportunity. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Finishing up this front nine, Frank, with a better than 440-yard par 4.
Bunkers left and bunkers right. The goal here is to hit it down the left side of the fairway. Otherwise, you might be blocked out by some of those trees that are just short of the green.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Not too unhappy with that, Frank, at 17 feet.
No, from that distance, it's more than good.
Great roll right there. Just a pure stroke right in the heart. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back nine, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
A good effort, a good par putt. We're now at the 11th hole, and this is a huge par 5. 645 yards, Frank, that's a biggie.
And plus, this hole bends to the right, which sort of makes you think that you can hit it down the right side. But if you miss down the right, there's just a multitude of bunkers that'll swallow up that ball, and you're nearly guaranteed to make at least 6.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot.
That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Frank, not where he wants to be, but not out of the hole here at the par 5.
No, but Rich, to drop a shot here would really set him backwards.
How do you like that? He's holding. Just a phenomenal play right there. Back to the action here at the 12th. It is a par 3, and Frank, a little bit of a breather, at least in terms of yardage.
Well, that's about it, because this green is one of the most undulating on the golf course. I doubt there's a flat spot on this green.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Well, for such a strong man, weak putt.
Now I'll have to make this just to avoid making Michael Bublé. That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Frank, here at the 13th, a lot can happen.
Just a gentle dogleg to the right, or at least the hole moves to the right, plus the slope of the fairway. So you've got to aim left of center.
He has put himself in an excellent position with a beautiful tee shot. And now a good look at the green. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Frank, he might like this one. He might like... Oh, he's going to love it, Frank. Oh, my goodness. That is amazing. Just a sensational putt. So with 5 holes left to play here at the PGA Championship, we arrive at this dogleg left, par 4.
Well, it's called Widow's Watch, but really it's a thinking man's hole. A long iron, maybe even a fairway wood just down the right side. That should set up a relatively simple short iron.
Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
Clean this up with a tap. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, lots of sand and beach in view here at the 15th.
Yeah, this starts a tremendous 4-hole run to the clubhouse, and this is going to require your best tee shot. Maybe a little fade off the tee would keep it away from those bunkers on the left and set up that second shot. Well, a hard hole after that tee shot has now become an easy hole.
It's the great equalizer. When you can drive the golf ball, Frank, just like that, boy, it opens up so many avenues, and he'll have plenty to choose from here. Looks good. Chance to make a birdie.
Should be safely on deck.
Frank, he's knocking them down and picking them up.
Oh, it's just taking pins out, one after the other.
And getting ready for the putt. It happens sometimes, Frank. They don't all drop.
No, but you try telling them right now. Just dwindling the holes down. Pars are fine right now.
Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Whistling Straits. How do you close this out on the right foot, Frank?
Well, this is the shortest of the 4 par 5s at 568 yards. There's a big crop of bunkers down the right side. Just a driver off those is certainly going to make this par 5 reachable. That's a ginormous tee shot.
Second from an excellent lie. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Big swing right there. A great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. Just dominated this hole and ends up with an eagle. All right, Frank, you want to win a major championship? 250 yards, 17th hole, trouble everywhere. Hitch your pants up and get it going.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. That's the idea. Just knock it in. Well, it's pretty simple. You want to put your name alongside the likes of Vijay Singh, Martin Keimer, men who've won PGA championships right here at Whistling Straits. Then you need to knuckle down and make something happen at this final hole.
Yeah, par to win might be easy to say, but on a hole like this, 520 yards, it's hard to do.
This has just been an outstanding performance in strong winds. To play this well, impressive. No fairway here, this one in that rough. Well, certainly playable from here. Ball is in the first cut, not too bad. Well, that's what the great ones do. From the rough, they use their skill and their strength to get it out and get it close. Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like. Mark that as a birdie on the card. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
EA Sports, and the PGA of America are proud to present final round coverage of the PGA Championship. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You've got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
A great roll right there. Just a pure stroke right in the heart. Frank, how about the par 5, 597-yard second hole?
They give you a chance here. If you can get a long drive down the left side, it starts to open up. But even a drive that finds the fairway down the right side, you might think it's okay, but chances are you can have a blind second shot.
We knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect. Right down the middle of the fairway. This is a good-looking shot. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. And he's made it for eagle. Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angles to left, you have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left.
Long way pattern all day long. And this is just brutal.
Rich, do you think we should tell him this fairway out there?
Yeah, he's been in the rough all day long. This requires a lot of speed through the ball. shot.
What are the chances of making it from there?
Frank, it's absolutely breathtaking, isn't it? I mean, you look left and all you see are the waters of Lake Michigan. It's called glory.
Well, that's one of the amazing things that Pete Dye has done in his design of this great golf course, is to incorporate all the natural vistas that are available. Well, par fours, they're not all the same, Rich, but after that tee shot, I guess you can say this one's going to be easy.
That was a beauty right there. Frank, this looks like a pretty challenging shot into the fourth.
Just like the previous hole, when you've got the lake on the left, you've got to favor the other side.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just 5 feet left. Wow, I thought he made that. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Here at Whistling Straits, and they call this hole Snake. Frank, how do you avoid getting bitten by it?
Well, if you go left, there's water. If you go right, there's water. This hole is anything other than straight, so it suits its name. Somehow find the fairway. Best way to play this is treat it as a three-shotter.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Be very happy with that one.
Yeah, lag putt, I mean, really, it's unrealistic to try and make those. So anytime you can two-putt from there is a good result.
Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Ready to hit the tee shot here at the 6th. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
Well, Rich, finally, a par 4 that's not overly long. There's a little bunker down the left. That's about 250 yards. Shouldn't have a problem carrying that, but it's the next two, just up ahead around the 330 mark. Just keep it a little short of that, short iron in.
And yet again, he has hit it off the tee and into the bunker. Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Pretty good shot right there. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Has his par. Another magnificent hole here at Whistling Straits. Nothing but water on the right and a huge drop-off down to the beach.
Yeah, if you're struggling with your golf, just take a little breath and look right. It'll be a great elixir.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Filling it up today. Beautiful putt.
There's something about a well-hit shot. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. This has really been impressive. Started off slowly, just didn't have a whole lot, but kind of hung in there, fought when it wasn't going their way, and now here they are with a few birdies, really playing well at the closing stretch. Well, that is a ball-striking clinic right there. Another dazzling approach shot. Pretty close. He has a 12-footer here. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Trying to stay steady, make a par. Considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need. Frank, what about this downhill shot off the tee and the idea that you just want to sort of let that ball run toward the green down the hill?
Well, Pete Dye just gives you so many different looks throughout the front nine of Whistling Straits, and this really is the first example of this, plus the swirling winds that are created by that sort of tree and mounding on the right of this green. Quite spectacular.
Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really... It was a rather poor approach shot.
Not quite enough on that one, couple of feet short.
Yeah, hopefully he taps it in. Not his best, but hopefully it's just two putts.
Nothing wrong with that par putt. Welcome back to the PGA Championship here at Whistling Straits. Ball is teed up here at the 10th. We are set to get it going on the back nine.
There's a bunker that you can see that's about 260 yards in the middle of fairway. You can easily carry that in line with another one that's about 330 yards. That just sets up a relatively straightforward pitch.
Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10th. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or Just hit another one. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Solid play, heart of the green. Getting set now over the putt. Frank, that looked good to me. Well, that's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. Not going so well for him. He has this for bogey. That is another bogey. It's getting messy, Frank.
Ouch.
Par 5 11th, and Frank, just a few bunkers here on this hole.
A few. I've lost count of how many bunkers here there are on 11. Ideally, you want to hit it down the left side, and this really where you take the head cover off, a good long one, because 645, doesn't matter whichever way you cut it, it's going to be a few good hits, plus some more.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway, and well over 320 yards.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Well, we've seen this before today, in the bunker. All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. And from the rough, he manages to not only make the green, but get within easy striking distance of the hole. Shouldn't be a problem here.
Well, for such a strong man, weak putt.
Now I'll have to make this just to avoid making Michael Dublé.
In this situation, Richard, bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
Frank, the short par 3 12th, what are you looking to do?
Well, you think it's a snack. Green straight in front of you, points a little bit to the right, but just getting it and keeping it on the green, it takes some doing.
This could be a good one. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man.
Second shot.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, here at the 13th, a lot can happen.
Just a gentle dogleg to the right, or at least the hole moves to the right, plus the slope of the fairway, so you've got to aim left of center.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
And he has it for birdie. Now to the par 4 14th. It is a dogleg left, about 396 yards.
Yeah, it really narrows up around that 300-yard mark. So this is another hole, really, where you don't need a driver. But somehow you've got to get that ball in the fairway. Remember, 250 yards only leaves 145 in. Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
Are you kidding me? Come on, you can't hit a ball that hard.
That is crushing it beyond all crushing.
Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Not a problem from there, right in the middle. Frank, lots of sand and beach in view here at the 15th.
Yeah, this starts a tremendous four-hole run to the clubhouse. And this is going to require your best tee shot. Maybe a little fade off the tee would keep it away from those bunkers on the left and set up that second shot.
Frank, it's a hard game to play from the high grass.
And that's where he's been more often than not today.
And wait for it. Yes, 105 yards away. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. He'd settle for par here. And getting ready for the putt. Man,
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace. It's hard to be critical of that.
Tough hole. Has this now for double bogey.
Well, even with making a mess of that hole, I really don't think it's going to make a difference to the outcome of the event.
Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Whistling Straits. How do you close this out on the right foot, Frank?
Well, this is the shortest of the four par fives at 568 yards. There's a big crop of bunkers down the right side. Just a driver off those is certainly going to make this par five reachable.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway.
Well, with a good shot here, Rich. This eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot. Get in. Yes, good putt. Well, Frank, we know that Pete Dye has given the world some intimidating par threes, most notably the 17th at TPC Sawgrass. He says this one is even more fearsome.
And the reason why is the drop-off on the left. It's 20 feet below the level of the green. Then you've got the sand dunes on the right, which are sort of speckled with bunkers as well. And then there's a little sliver of green grass in between. That's the green.
That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. The final hole at a major championship. Suck it up and then lock it up if you can.
And this hole is anything other than straight. It looks like it bends to the left, but the tee is so far left it forces you to go right. Miss left, it goes down in a canyon full of bunkers. Miss right, and that second shot just becomes so much longer. Well, a hard hole after that tee shot has now become an easy hole.
It's the great equalizer. When you can drive the golf ball, Frank, just like that, boy, it opens up so many avenues, and he'll have plenty to choose from here. Looks good. Chance to make a birdie.
Common thread here. Rough, rough, rough.
Wrong way again. That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron, that's right, a 3-iron, on a short bunker shot from a green side bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sandwich. Amazing. Well, that one didn't work out. It didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Set from the bunker. This is his 5th shot.
Just a short bunker shot. So open your feet up, open the club face up, little splash out.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
That will be 4 over par on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on. Just a tremendous week of golf, and that, my friend, is a winner right there.
Yeah, and he should be proud of himself, too. It took golf